In today's video, I'm gonna share with you everything that you need to know to achieve full, plump, but natural looking lips in 5 easy steps. Let's go. Before we get started, a big thank you to City Beauty for sponsoring this video. They are having their iconic City Lips buy one get one free sale. You guys love this sale because every time I share this sale, so many of you stock up on this product. It is one of my favorite lip plumping lip glosses, and we're gonna get into that later in the video. So they're having their sale now through August 1st. So for every 2 City Lips that you add to your cart, you'll get 1 for free when you use the discount code LisaJ50. Okay, let's get started. So step 1 actually happens way before you are applying your makeup in the morning. Step 1 actually occurs in the evening. This, I like to say, is an extension of your skincare routine. We take time to moisturize and exfoliate and take care of the skin on our face, but how many of us are actually taking time to do that on our lips? I will raise my hand and say I'm guilty of not doing it consistently, but when I do it, man, does it make the biggest difference in the way that my lips look the next morning, not only the way they look, but the way that they feel, the appearance, and just how my lipstick and gloss wears throughout the day. So step 1 is exfoliating the lips if you have dry, flaky lips, which sometimes my lips are more flaky than others depending on the season and the time of year, but also conditioning the lips. And I have 2 products that I wanna share. The first one is this lip scrub from Burt's Bees. You don't have to get a super expensive or high-end lip scrub. You just wanna get something that is a bit conditioning and that has some exfoliation, some like physical exfoliation beads to it so that it just kind of helps remove any dead skin cells on the lips and just removes any of that flakiness that you might have on the lips. Now this should feel comfortable. This shouldn't feel rough on the lips. It shouldn't be painful or uncomfortable. It should actually feel very, very comfortable. So I'm just taking a little bit of this and just kind of rubbing it and exfoliating the lips. I've seen people take like an old toothbrush, something that's not too abrasive, maybe a softer bristle brush, kind of scrubbing that over the lips too. I think that works, but I don't think that's necessarily necessary. Necessary. I don't think that's necessary. There we go. And you just kind of want to exfoliate the lips and condition them. This one's really nice because it feels really, really nice on the lips, but you can feel that exfoliation taking place. You can leave this on the lips. I like to remove it because I don't like that gritty feeling on my lips. So once I have a good kind of scrub down, I'll just take a little tissue and we'll remove this. The lips should feel plump and hydrated right after. Now, I want to share a product by City Beauty that I love, and I love to do this at night. It's their City Lips Night Oil. It is designed to be used at night, kind of like that last step in your skincare routine just before you go to bed. I like to keep this in my nightstand, but you can wear this during the day too. This is extremely hydrating and conditioning to the lips. Now, this product is not part of the City Beauty buy one get one free, but I definitely recommend adding this to your cart and picking this up while you're shopping on their website. It is so nice. It is like a hybrid between this lip oil / treatment gloss almost. It just feels incredible on the lips. It's not heavy, it's not sticky. It's just a really nice kind of last step to your nighttime skincare. So this little routine, doing this at night, is gonna make all the difference on how your lips look and feel in the morning and get them primed and prepped and ready for your makeup the next day. So step 2, now we get into applying makeup on the lips. So what I like to do before I start doing my makeup, so obviously I have all my makeup on right now except my lipstick. I like to apply a lip balm before I start my makeup so that it's conditioning my lips. By the time I get ready to apply my lip liner, my lips are hydrated, they're plump, they're not dry. If you use the night oil at night, your lips will feel that way in the morning. You can always add a lip balm or even apply a little bit of this right before you go to apply your makeup. But when you get ready to apply your makeup, take a tissue and kind of blot it off. Whether it's this product or it's another lip balm, you always want to blot it off. You want your lips to be hydrated, but you don't want to have a layer between your lips and the liner that you're gonna use. You want the liner to grip and adhere to the lips. Okay, so I'm gonna be using this liner from Huda Beauty. This is the pinky brown. Really any neutral shade lip liner will do. You want it to kind of resemble the color of a natural lip because we are going to slightly overline the lips. And the reason you wanna use a neutral lip color lip pencil is because if your lip product fades throughout the day and you're left with just the liner, you want it to look natural. If you have a bright red or a bright berry or a bright pink, your lip color will fade and then you'll have that color of liner around your lips and it's not gonna look good. You want this to be something that when it fades, it actually looks okay. So choose something that looks like lip color. Let me show you what this color looks like. It's nice. It's a little bit more on the spicy side, but it's just a nice pinky, rosy, neutral shade. Not too light, not too dark, kind of like an ideal lip color. And when I overline the lips, let me explain what I'm gonna do before I actually do it, because as you guys know, it's hard to line your lips and talk. Rest your mouth and keep it closed in its natural shape. Try not to distort your lips too much by doing this or anything like that. Just keep your mouth closed and keep it relaxed in a natural state, because you want to line it in its natural state so that when you relax your mouth, if you've lined it when you're making all these weird distortions of the lips, it's not going to quite sit right and look natural. So I always like to start in the outer corner, and what I'll do is I'll start in the outer corner on the lower lip and I'll work my way in, and you'll see me go back and forth, back and forth. What I'm doing is I'm sketching a lip line and I'm kind of fading it into the lip. The last thing you want to do is apply a line around your lip, a harsh line, and then go and apply your lipstick. You want your liner, you really don't want to see where your liner stops and starts. You want it to just fade into the lip. Almost filling in the lip entirely is not a bad idea. And I just go back and forth, back and forth. Now I line the very border of my actual lip. And as I make that line a little thicker and a little thicker, it will slowly start to expand just past that border, but it'll look really natural. It will not look like I overlined my lips. You also want to choose a lip pencil that's very creamy and glides onto the skin very easily. If it's dry and it skips, or you really have to put a lot of pressure, you're going to get a harsh line. You're not going to be able to soften it, and it's not going to look natural. Okay, when I do the upper lip, I always start in the Cupid's bow, and I'll create that shape first. Once I've got it perfected to how I want it, then I'll go and I'll extend it to the corner of the mouth. And again, you just want to go back and forth over that same line, making it thicker. Then you can kind of take a look straight in a mirror, see the shape, and at this point you can go and enhance it a little bit more if you want, now that you have the general shape down. So the best way to kind of build up to that is to start within the lip and then slowly start to make it thicker so that it expands just above that lip border. And then once you're there, you can kind of expand it and enhance it as much as you want. That's about a good amount for me. That really enhanced my lips and added quite a bit of volume. This is much more full than my natural lip line, but it looks really natural. You don't want to get carried away with it. Okay, so step 3 is choosing your lip color, and I recommend finding a formula that is hydrating but fully pigmented. And the reason for that being is that you want it to have hydration so that the lips are more plumped. The drier the lips, the more texture that you'll see, the smaller that they'll look. So you want to have some hydration in your lip color, but you also want it to be pretty pigmented so that it has long wearability, so that it stays on the lips, so that you don't have to worry about your color fading throughout the day. I'm using the Color Luxe formula from Jane Iredale. I really love this formula. It's a buildable formula, so you can get a sheer application or you can build it and get full opacity. It's hydrating, it feels very comfortable on the lips, but it's not really glossy. I am gonna go in with City Beauty City Lips Gloss for my gloss, so I don't need it in my lipstick. This is the shade Magnolia, and I'm just gonna apply this all over the lips. I love this color. It is such a beautiful pink, little cool tone. I think it pairs really nice with this lip pencil, which is a little warmer. And I did a few layers so that I have full opacity. Okay, next it's time to apply our City Lips glosses. Now, if you have not tried this lip formula, they are worth the hype, you guys. Seriously, they are worth the hype. This is a lip plumping lip gloss, but it's very comfortable on the lips. It's not one of the lip plumpers that are gonna irritate the lips at all. I love how glossy and high shine this formula is. It comes in clear, which I definitely recommend picking up, and then you can also pick it up in shades. Now, what's great about these shades is that they have a good medium level of pigment, so if you choose to wear this by yourself with just a lip liner, or even without a lip liner, you can, and you're gonna have color on the lips. But they also pair well on top of lipstick. So you can layer them on lip color, or you can wear them yourself and you'll still get a little color. Obviously, if you put a lipstick underneath them, then you're gonna have longer wear of color on your lips, so that's what I like to do. Now, a few of my favorite shades, let's walk through them. I'm actually gonna apply a new shade today that I'm really excited to share. These are the shades that I love and I wear the most. Definitely clear, just a good, clear, traditional gloss. Then we have Nude York, which is a really pretty kind of peachy, bronze, goldy shade with some shimmer. Then we have the shade Tokyo Kiss. Tokyo Kiss is a really pale nude shade, really beautiful, more of a cream, so it doesn't have a lot of shimmer to it, but it's just this really beautiful pale nude. Next we have the shade San Diego, and this is one of my favorites. This is a pink with gold shimmer to it, and the shimmer in these are so refined, so they don't look like a glitter or sparkle on the lips. They're so refined, they just add to that like light reflective quality, which makes the lips look more full and high shine. And the last shade is Pink Nude. And I do love this one. This one is more pigmented of all of them. And this doesn't have any shimmer to it. It's more of a cream formula. And it's a really beautiful kind of cool tone pinky nude. This is definitely one of my favorite lip plumping lip glosses for a few reasons. So this gloss gives immediate and long-term hydration to the lips. It hydrates and plumps the lips. It reduces the appearance of fine lines and texture on the lips, which that can add to smaller looking lips is when you have a lot of texture. So it's really plumps that up and just gives a lot of hydration. It has hyaluronic acid spheres in it, which is basically like a super hydrating ingredient, really to plump up the lips and make them appear fuller, younger, and just healthier. I'm gonna go in with the shade San Diego. This is like one of my favorites. I love it because it looks really pink, but when it goes on, it actually has these really refined gold particles to it, so it reflects light. The gloss reflects light, the texture, and then also the refined shimmer in it reflects light. So you're left with this just like super plump lip. So take a look at my lips now, and then we're gonna add this. And I actually like to apply this gloss all over the lips. In fact, I do a little trick with the tip. I'll take the tip and even extend it on my lip line, and that just really, it almost makes your lips look like you've had lip filler. So I apply it all over. And then I'll take the tip of it and I will just kind of trace my lip line. So the lips look way more full, more plump. So, so good. This formula is nice. It's like a traditional lip gloss, but it's not too sticky or tacky. It's very comfortable on the lips. Okay, and step 5, you can leave it here, be done, be ready to go, but there's one extra step if you really want to just ensure that your lip liner stays in place and doesn't budge. Keep in mind, we have overlined the lips. So if you are a little concerned with that, like maybe running or like migrating, you know, on the face, do this little trick for an extra insurance. Take a little bit of translucent powder. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Brightening Powder. I like a translucent one or one that is a little bit brighter and lighter than your skin tone. So avoid one that is too golden, or you don't want to draw attention in the sense that you want it to look darker around your lips. If anything, you want it to look a little lighter. Now take a small eyeshadow brush. A couple of BK that are really great for this is the 204, the 210, and also Nikki's N12 are really, really great. I'm gonna use the 204 though. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take powder on this brush and you are going to apply this right on the perimeter of your lip liner, okay? This is gonna create a little border and barrier so that your lip product is not gonna feather or fade past that lip line. Because it's lighter and brighter, it's also going to draw attention to your lip liner or your lip line and just make your mouth, your whole mouth area look a little larger. This is particularly great if you have trouble with your lip color feathering. You can also do this when you're wearing a bold lip color. It's a little extra step, but if you take the time to do it, you will notice a difference. And particularly around this corner, that's an area that if you talk a lot, your lip product can move and migrate. Perfect. Okay, that wraps up today's video. I hope that you found it helpful. I'm gonna list and link all the products as well as all the details for the City Beauty City Lips buy one get one free that's happening right now. Don't forget to use the code LisaJ50 to redeem your free City Lips. Thanks for watching this, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.